How's it going, JDM crew? Well, as you can see the 3 diamonds there, you know what we're dealing with. The good old Lancer Evolution. Let's check it out. As you can tell, this is definitely one of the newer Evos. And we have a lot of rally art parts on this. A lot of random stuff on here, just mostly cosmetic. And a lot of you might be familiar with the newer generations, so this doesn't need too much of an introduction. But yes, this is a JDM model, with all the JDM badges and that rally pedigree that a lot of you love and know very well. So along with the other STIs we've featured on here, we've got this Evo to add to the plenty of other Evos we've had from the first gen to the pretty much the latest generation. So depending on where you are in the world, these may or may not be available, so definitely wanted to show you what this one was all about. And this one has about 80,000 kilometers on it, so not too much in the grand scheme of things. We've definitely had older ones with a lot more mileage. And this one is actually relatively fresh, a little bit of wear from getting in and out, but these Recaros are holding up really well. Nice modern fabric. We have that modern fabric mixed with suede and leather, so very nice. And for those of you that are curious about the mileage there, we've got about 88,000. And being one of the modern ones, we do have all sorts of little features there. Adjustable traction. We do have the water sprayer for the cooling down the intake there. All the Lancer badging you would expect. And we do have the OEM carpets, but this one has the rally art goodies here. We got the badges and everything, so a bunch of rally art parts that was installed by the previous owner. A lot of options there, including a little license plate, you know, frame. So a lot of nice little goodies there if you like the rally art styling, and it is a nice personal touch. If you're a rally fan, of course, and more than likely you are if you're looking at this. So very spacious interior, great condition. Headliner's definitely intact, so very comfortable. All the modern amenities you would expect, including a handrest there for your rear passengers. Cup holder. So really, really good stuff, and you can hear the squeakiness of the rubber and leather. And an additional cup holder option from the previous owner. So I'm gonna pop open the trunk there. Oh, and also, if you need some of that rescue equipment, do have that belt cutter, and if you need to break in the window, if you happen to roll, or if you see someone on the side of the road that needs a little bit of assistance, it's always nice to help out a neighbor. And of course, plenty of trunk space in this Evo. We got the jack here and the reinflator kit there with tire sealant, so has the pump and everything there. So just this sort of kit lightens it up quite a bit. A lot of modern cars have that as well. I know some people don't like it, but it is a weight saving, so usually gets the job done unless you really have a major flat. Carbon fiber wing here. It is coming off a little bit with the clear coat there, that little top coat. Overall, the condition of the paint is pretty decent, except for a couple of areas with some of the clear coat starting to wear off, especially on the front here. But there's a lot of heat in that area, so if you need that taken care of, we definitely can take care of that for you, or you can get it as is. But overall, like, with the silver, it's not really so noticeable. Nice carbon front lip there. And Brembos all around, so plenty of go and good brakes to slow you down. And so yeah, let's take a look at the engine bay. And of course, as I mentioned before, this is mostly OEM besides the cosmetics. Yeah, some additional rally art components there. So for the hood scoop and vent, that's on there as well. And I'll try to step out of the shadow here. As you can see, the usual little bit of rust on the shielding there, but the turbo header is all fine there. Plumbing is all in good shape there and boosting up pretty well. The OEM mounts and everything. So another rally art cap. And so there you go. OEM with, I believe this is also slightly higher pressure for the rally art cap on the radiator. So overall really good. And the shielding is intact, so ventilation and shielding is good on the hood there. But yes, this does get pretty toasty thanks to the turbo here. So putting out nearly 300 horsepower. With a couple of bolt-ons, it hits that real easily. So yeah, and the headlights are in really good shape. Didn't have to de-yellow them or anything. No need to polish it. All pretty good. So yeah, definitely nice performance. I believe this is around 19 PSI OEM boost, so everything else here is stock. And looking real nice and performing real good. So AC was blowing real cool. Today's not too bad, but we're heading into the fall months here. So autumn is finally here, as we got a couple more tropical storms to finish off the season. So here in Japan, it's getting a little bit nicer. And what better way to enjoy the winter months than to have a four-wheel drive turbo vehicle? If you got any questions, you can always hit us up, info@jdm-expo.com. DM us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. All of that will go to our sales team, and they'll be able to get back to you within about 24 hours or so. Holidays and weekends, expect maybe a slight delay, but they'll make sure to get back to you as soon as possible. If you got any questions about the process, any vehicles you're looking for in particular, if you want something like this, or more modified, less modified, well, we can let you know your options there. So, as always, thanks for stopping by, and keep the JDM dreams alive. I'll see you next time.